YouTube, Curtis Spade back. Haven't been putting up any videos recently. I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary with my wife. We went up to DC, toured the monuments. It wasn't that cold actually, and it was a pretty nice time. On the way up there and more on the way back, we did some Craigslist deals that I was working on the week before we went up there. Just letting everyone know, hey, we're traveling down 95. If you got some stuff you want to sell, you know, meet me at an exit. And I met like 5 or 6 people. I also went to a store that was in, I can't remember which part of Virginia it was, but we don't have any of them local to here in South Carolina. But it's called 2nd and Charles, and everyone, you know, there's probably some of you out there, oh, you never heard of 2nd Charles? No, I haven't. We don't have anything like that around here. So basically what it is, it's a store that's owned by Books A Million that specializes in used stuff, used video games, used, not so much used movies, I didn't see much used movies, used music, used books, stuff like that. And at that place, I only picked up 2 items. I picked up a complete copy of Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and it has the manual right there. And all the inserts, the disc is in great shape. And I picked it up for 40 bucks. Now all of these aren't steals. This game complete goes for about $60. So I still saved myself $20. I didn't get a steal on it. You know, I didn't get it for 10 bucks. But it's really hard to find these games complete, and especially $20 under their retail value at a store. So, you know, I didn't have to order it online. You know, once in a blue moon you'll find this at a flea market. I did find a copy of Pokemon Coliseum at the flea market. That also is complete. I paid 7 bucks for that. So that was a shocker, but I went ahead and paid 40 bucks for that because it's completely worth it. Something else I didn't have, and I strive myself to build my GameCube collection faster than any other console, just because I love the GameCube. But Super Mario Sunshine, and that also is complete. And I only paid $20 for it. It's worth like 30 bucks complete. So like I said, not a huge steal, but I really wanted the game. So if I see any out there, you know, now, I'll pick them up if they're a decent price and I'll sell them. But now I got it in my collection. Okay, so bear with me because I do have a lot of stuff. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. So let's go. First off, I met up with a guy who wanted to sell me 2 boxed games. And here they are right here. The first one was Bulls vs. Blazers for the Super Nintendo. It's complete in box, has the manual and everything, and I did test it and it works. And a complete in-box copy of this game goes for about 20 bucks. But that's not the reason why I bought this lot. The second game was a complete in-box Donkey Kong 64. And it also came with the expansion pack. I paid 30 bucks for both of the games. The expansion pack by itself is worth between $20 and $25, so it was worth it. Not to mention, I have an extra expansion pack, not counting the one that's in here. Also have a expansion pack in my N64, and I also have an expansion pack in my copy that's open of Donkey Kong 64. So, I went ahead and resealed this. This isn't sealed. It's just been resealed by myself. You know, I don't have a professional, you know, $10 you know, seal or $100 resealer thing. I just got some Ziploc bags, you know, cut them, taped around it, and this is just so it doesn't get dusty and all that other stuff. You know, if you look at it, there's no way you can say, oh, this is original seal. It's not that good of a job. I just do it to cover the box. But it's got the instruction manuals, it's got the game, it's got the expansion pack. I did test it before I put it back in the box. Works perfectly. So picked up both of these games for 30 bucks. that was a good deal. Next, I also picked up, and all this was in a lot together, a Sega Genesis with the with 2 controllers. I have 1 controller in the bag. The other controller is over here. I'm selling this separately, and then I'm selling this as a lot together. It did not come with the Mario Spinball game. I'm just throwing that in there, but a complete a complete Sega Genesis console. It works. I also got a Nintendo console, and it works. The 7-pin or 72-pin connector is operable without me having to switch it out. It also came with the power cord. I went ahead and put my own AV cord in there and my own controller, but it came with that and the power cord, and it also came with A Nightmare on Elm Street. And the Genesis came with, it did come with a couple games. It came with Sonic 2, Amazing Tennis, and Streets of Rage 2. Really fun game. I'm gonna sell it. I really strive to have the box for Genesis games. I really don't care if it has the instruction manual. It's a really big bonus if it does, but I at least want the box because they're plastic. People kept them. They're not hard to find, the boxes on these games. So it's worth. This was worth about $6 or $7, and it's a really fun game. So the Genesis came with these 3 games. The Nintendo came with A Nightmare on Elm Street, and I also got a Sega Master System with the 3D adapter. And the Sega Master System, the Nintendo, and all the games, I paid $50 for. So that was a pretty good deal as well. Moving on, this was not a huge, bargain that I got, but it ended up being worth it in the long run. I bought like 27 Xbox PlayStation 2 games for $20. And most of these are titles that are only worth a couple bucks. I'm just going to go over a few. Ghost Recon for the Xbox, Monsters vs. Aliens for the PS2, Wolfenstein for the Xbox, Mecha Assault for the Xbox, sports title, NFL Blitz 2003 for the Xbox, and that's a sports title, but I'm a Giants fan, and it's got Michael Strahan. It's got Michael Strahan on the cover. So, and then the second part of that is Soul Calibur 2 Platinum Hits, and it doesn't have the manual in it. If it had the manual and it wasn't the Platinum Hits, I'd probably keep it for my collection, even though it's not worth much, just because I like Soul Calibur 2, especially on the GameCube, because it has Link, and I'm a big Zelda fan. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, Tony Hawk's Underground for the Xbox, Project Gotham for the Xbox. So it's just 25 of the titles I'm just going to take to the guy at the flea market and ask for like 45, maybe $40 for them. So I'm not really trying to get rich off of those. But it did come with 2 games that had a little bit more value to it. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King for the Xbox. This is between $10 and $15. And then Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, I actually just sold this for $20 on Amazon. So this game alone paid for the whole lot. Everything else I made is profit. So that's pretty good. I'm trying to organize. I just got a lot of stuff going on. Another deal that I did was I got a original Game Boy. It works. Some of the pixels on the far left are dead, and it doesn't have a back, but it does work. And I also got this Game Boy game, I didn't realize it didn't have a label until I met up with the guy, but it's only worth two, maybe $3. It's a Galaga and Galaxian, I think. And it works, it just has a really messed up label. And these other labels aren't that great either, but at least you can tell what they are. Kirby's Dream Land and Donkey Kong. So the Game Boy and those 3 games. I also got a PS1 with the power cord. It didn't have the AV cable with it, but it did come with the PS1 controller. I used my cable for my original PlayStation and tested it, and it does work. And the buttons don't stick, and they're real nice. For all of that, I paid $35. I think if I pieced out the controller and the power cord and the games and all that, I could probably make $55, maybe $60. So not a huge profit, but you know, drive 5 minutes down the road, pay $35, make it $55, call it a day. If the Kirby's Dream Land was in better condition, I'd add to my collection. But I just have a hard time adding something that is in that bad of shape to my collection. But if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. Maybe we can get a trade going, or you can just straight up buy it. So that one is that. And how many more do I have left? Okay, I got 2 more transactions that I did that are left. And the first one is, 3 more transactions. 3 more transactions. The first one I bought 4 games from for a total of $20. And excuse me for being off the camera, but like I said, I got so much, I didn't have everything here. I had to grab one more thing. So I got Pokemon Blue, tested, it saves, it's great. I got DK King of Swing, and I have them in these DS cases because I'm waiting on my ink cartridge to come in, because then I make custom cases for it. I also got Zelda Phantom Hourglass, and I got Pokemon Leaf Green version, and it didn't come with this wireless adapter. I actually bought these. I bought 2 wireless adapters from the pawn shop for like 50 cents each. I have one with my green and one with my red. So I got these 4 games for 20 bucks. Awesome, awesome deal. Second to last, I was talking to the guy on Craigslist. He said he had a Zelda Edition DS Lite that he wanted to sell. He was asking $70 for it, which is worth $70 online. But I talked him down to $50. And I asked him if it had a charger and the stylus. He said yes. So I expected to go there, get the DS with the stylus and the charger for 50 bucks. And that was it. When I got there, he had the DS with the stylus, the charger, an extra stylus, the box with all the manuals, and I resealed this, so I'm not going to open it. See, I have like a makeshift seal right there. So I did reseal this, but it has the original seal, like the little sticker seal right there, and this is where he opened it right here. So it's got the console, the extra stylus that comes with it, the Game Boy Advance part that goes up on the back, the bottom side of this, that people always lose or, you know, whatever. It's really hard to come by. They actually sell just that piece online. If I had to guess, for like between $10 and $15. Don't quote me on that. But it's just crazy that how much people are willing to pay for that one piece. So I got the console, the stylus, the charger, the box, the instruction manual for 50 bucks. But he also gave me a game in it too, and this was never discussed, so it was a bonus. I got Pokemon Heart Gold, and that alone's worth about $20 to $25 maybe. so I got that for 50 bucks. That was an awesome deal. Now the last deal I just did about 30 minutes ago, right before I started recording this video, is arguably the best deal of all. You can leave your comments below. Just tell me what you think the best pickup was. I will also need your opinion on one of the items I just picked up. And your opinion is much appreciated. I have my own opinion, but I want to hear from my viewers as well. So let me get these. Okay, so I paid $50 for these 3 games. I got Darkwing Duck for the NES. I got The Legend of Zelda for the NES, and this thing is like in perfect condition. Like there's no paint missing off this, which is great. And then the biggest pickup, I believe, and mind you, I paid $50 for all 3 of these games. A sealed copy of The Adventures of Link. It's the classic series, so it's not the original release. It is the classic series, but it's really hard to find a Nintendo game sealed, especially a Zelda game. I'm a huge Zelda fan, so to actually get this plus 2 other games for 50 bucks is amazing. I've already looked and determined that it is originally sealed. It's got the H-seam and everything. The hanger tag is slightly yellowed, not too bad though. Just from age, there is a slight crease right there on the bottom. But I did determine it is factory sealed. The seams look legit. Right here, where you would open the box, paint would disappear. Paint would flake off every time you open the box. Even if you open it just once, you'll see a little bit of whitening, and there is no whitening on it. I mean, it's never been opened. What I need your opinion on is right here on the back side. Let me see if I can get a good angle. Okay. Right here on the back side, there's a slight rip in the seal right here in the corner. Minus someone marked the barcode for some reason. I don't understand it. But the slight rip in the seal right here, it's right here. Can this be considered a sealed copy? I mean, there's absolutely no way you could open the box by the slight tear right here. There's no way you can open the box. The tear doesn't go all the way across. It's just right here in this corner. Can this be considered a sealed copy? If so, I think I hit the jackpot. You know, this game's going... Now, mind you, the condition on this isn't completely 100% awesome. It does have this tear. It does have this marker mark, and the box is a little creased. But it's a sealed NES copy of The Adventures of Link. Can it be considered a sealed copy? Please leave your comments below and let me know your opinion. I personally think it can, and that, you know, I'm also, you know, wishful thinking. But you know, biased opinion aside, it's just a small little tear right here in the corner. There's no way the box could be opened. So just like I said, leave your comments below, and I'd much appreciate it. Like my video. Subscribe to my channel, please. I'll come out with some more videos here soon. And I will see y'all later. Peace.